Oh, welcome to another Do Not Disturb dog walk. I suppose I better put Do Not Disturb on. I intend this to be the monthly mystery episode for what month is it now? March 2026. 26 sheep. Monthly mystery episodes aren't supposed to be difficult, they're just supposed to be a point of difference from our usual titling regime on the Do Not Disturb dog walks. They're all titled, they're easy to title because we just name them after the place or occasionally the event that we go to. So if you recognise this place, first in the comments I challenge you to be the first in the comments to go, hey, I know that place, I know where that is. Hey, Tautau gets to come for a walk with us today, and it's a street walk, which is very unusual. We're used to doing beaches and bush walks most of the time. And this is also a bit of a let's try something different episode, because we're going to the laundromat. This is about as close as I could get us parked to the laundromat. Very nicely parked, I have to say. You can't go up there. We're not going up there. This way. Yep. Tell you what. Wait. Waiting.
Oh, big and small. Aren't they gorgeous?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, you are gorgeous. Absolutely. Absolutely.
We're just about to go to the laundromat down there.
Oh, have you? Yeah.
We're on our way there.
I've got one of those washing machines, but they don't work very well.
All right.
Hello, gorgeous.
Did they suffer poor water pressure or something?
I live in Arvida now, and there are so many dogs there that we just can't work out who's whose.
Aye.
Yeah, but they are lovely. Okay. Yes. Well, I guess. Yes, okay. Yes, that was a good story. Not a problem. Hello, beautiful. Oh,
Titty.
look at you.
You get it.
Yeah.
His name's Tautau, which means barking.
What's it? What is it?
Tautau,
Tautau.
the Māori word,
Oh,
but also a tribute to the Wizard of Oz.
oh, good.
Dog.
Oh. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bark you do, but it's quite loud. It is a bit loud, isn't it, for you? It's definitely loud for us. I better go and get going. Nice to meet you and your dogs.
Thank you. Thanks for the chat. All right, back on your feet, mate. Back on your feet for the walkies, because I have to carry laundry. Oh, let's go. So we'll go and we'll do the laundromat experience for you all. Tautau, you have to get around onto that side. Good boy. Tell you what. Yeah. Guess I'm going to push the button so I can be lazy in my thoughts about when we cross. We'll cross when it tells us to cross. Okay, this way. Crossing. And it's very unusual to take the dogs to the laundromat. I don't know how this is going to go down. I've got them both tethered to my waist harness, which is, I have to say, I don't usually do it, mostly because inevitably they run around and around in each other so much that their tether between each other gets shorter and shorter. But I definitely have to be hands-free for this dog's walk, so I can carry this laundry. This way. There's some other doggies approaching down by the laundromat where we're going. Oh. Ah. Look at him, got the full-on lean. Definitely wants to say hello. Yep.
The little Griffith as well?
He's half Bichon, we know that much.
Oh, okay.
And then we assume he's a foxy, a wire foxy on the other side, but he was a rescue, so his mother died and when they were born, and so we had to bottle feed him to life and one of his siblings.
Oh, is that right?
And I think it was the same with Quigley. He got abandoned for some reason.
Yeah.
So yeah, his name's Quigley, the larger one, and his name's Tautau.
Hey, Tautau. Good boy. No worries, Tautau. See you, brother.
Have a good walk. This way, laundromat time. Sometimes I drop the dogs' names thinking that they'll return the favour and tell us, this way, in here, tell us their dog's name. I did notice their dogs' names are on their collars, but I didn't manage to read them. We could maybe zoom in on the footage to find that out. I'm just realising that I'm going to have to cut this footage because anyway, the laundromat experience is boring. But yeah, there's copyright music playing, so we don't want to get in trouble for that. So we'll time travel through the laundromat procedure right now, and as soon as I push this button, the machines will be going. And you know, it's not like we came here to air our dirty laundry in public, hey? So I tied the dogs up here while we were off camera. I'll get them untied now and tied back onto me. Oh, I lost the Tautau. Lucky. Look at them. So eager to get out of here after waiting for me to put that laundry on. So at this stage we're going to quick march back up to the bus and just stash the laundry bucket. This is part of my laundromat procedure, which is setting a timer so that I know when it's time to get back in there and transition the laundry between machines. Be quiet. Be quiet. This way. Oh, somebody's community service card. I thought twice about pointing the camera at it because it has people's private information on it. Yeah, on the topic of dirty laundry, I guess it's time to explain the rules of the channel, as I do reiterate these guidelines every episode. The number 2 rule, pun intended, is represented by the slogan, "Show us the poop." Show us the poop is a reference to the fact that you get to enjoy every aspect of the dog walk with us, except for the poop happening. I regard that as my dog's private business, not fit for broadcast. So most of the time we've gotten pretty good at avoiding capturing that on camera. But if we ever do, it's one of the things that I edit out. I don't edit out a lot of things actually, we just sort of record. Long form recording for you all to enjoy. But yeah, show us the poop. It's a slogan, you can type it in the comments. Even if you're not genuinely mad that you don't get to see the poop. I think it's just a cool slogan. Hello! This way. The number 1 rule on our YouTube channel is never mind the 6 o'clock news. Look, Toto's going to want to go inside. He thinks it's home time, but he doesn't know. We're going for a walkies. Come on. This way. Yeah, the never mind the 6 o'clock news rule is about how I want to assure you all that this is a chill, cruisy headspace where it's non-controversial and we don't talk about dumb stuff, i.e. anything that's on the 6 o'clock news. Look at this cool cat over there. All right, let's go. Crossing. And we're going to go this way, yep. Yeah, so those two rules, show us the poop and never mind the 6 o'clock news. I'm trying to make them pretty much a meme within the channel for all you audiences to know when you're recommending our channel to your friends and family. It's, I don't come onto this YouTube channel to talk about dumb stuff. I mean, everything else that I do talk about is just narrating our lives and talking about the dogs and talking about the YouTube channel. It's just a crazy thing. It's not a current events show. As far as I'm concerned, I'd like to keep it rather timeless. Yeah. Look at this street. How do you like this? I've been to this street several times over the years. It's only just wide enough to put a truck down the middle of the road between all the parked cars. This is quite a cool spot right here. Yeah, so I've been in here to do deliveries and delivery trucks on this little side street a few times. Every time I'd see it come up in the paperwork, I'd be like, no, I've got to go back to that street. And there's a few streets like that in Wellington. Come on, this way. Up. Hikoi. Hikoi. The dogs truly do just want to stop at every bush and give it a sniff and smell out whatever other dogs have marked it, and I guess sometimes I'm in too much of a hurry to keep moving. I don't really need to. This way. So believe it or not, this path is officially still street. People that live in places like this do not have drive-on access to their properties. They can only walk in and out of them, which is quite neat. There's quite a bit of that happened in Wellington. So that's a good clue for you for the monthly mystery episode. Where exactly are we? Somewhere in Wellington, obviously, because I just said it out loud. And like I said at the beginning, they're not designed to be difficult to figure out. Sometimes I do make them difficult to figure out, but it's not always possible to do that. There's usually too many clues for you geo-guesser type people out there. Our fellow New Zealanders will have an advantage of recognising places. And yeah, like I said, point of difference that every other episode is titled with the location, so once a month, just want to not tell you. This is why I don't like street walks, because of the noise of traffic. Okay, crossing. But I have chosen a route today where we're mostly going to steer clear of moving traffic and check out the laziest back streets of this particular suburb. I'm quite happy to go to places I've never been to before, and I have to say that this bit of street and this access walkway down the back end of it down here, I have never visited before, as far as I remember. I might have, but I'm feeling pretty first timer about this moment. I have to say though that with this city and having been a delivery driver here for almost 10 years, I've been almost everywhere, like all the nooks and crannies. The dogs are tripping me out right now. I'm just stopping to sort them out, get around, get my dog on side. Oh look, what's this? It's like a community garden type thing. This is pretty cool. Definitely very community garden-y. I should have remembered to bring the bowl. The ball. Tautau is a little ball obsessed guy. Would have been good to come up here and throw the ball for him. Dismounting the camera for a minute because I want to clean the cameras. I don't always remember to clean the cameras before every recording, and it disappoints me if I play them back and I see the footage produced by the filthy camera. This way. Tautau just asked me for a ball. He's like, have you got a ball? This is the perfect place for playing with the ball. Look at him. Where's the ball? Yeah, Mr. Free forgot to bring it today. Well, there's a park bench over there. Let's go over there and give it a rating. I haven't done a park bench rating for a while. It's a bit of a scenic lookout up here. It's not a stupidly high hill, but it's high enough that you get a bit of a over the rooftops view of the local suburb, which is pretty cool. Yes, so on the Adventures of Quigley Woggles, in case you didn't know, we do park bench ratings, and we rate them on a scale out of 8. That being said though, 8 probably doesn't exist. 8 is the best, but also 8 doesn't exist because it's on an imaginary scale, right? And yeah, I theorise that even level 7 park benches don't exist. Most park benches we see are average level 4, and levels 3, 2 and 1 are various levels of terrible. I'm going to give this one a level 3 rating. We don't often find, I mean, it could be a 4. I mean, it might be par for the course around this neighbourhood. I mean, the entire neighbourhood is mostly level 3 houses. Tongue in cheek. Hey, but yeah, it's just not a very nice park bench. It's seen better days. Alright, so I think that it's quarter hour left on my timer for the laundromat. We should head back, switching up the laundry between the machines, and then probably travel in that direction, maybe towards those big trees over there in the distance, see how close we can get over to that big ugly park thing over there. That might be a good idea. I know it's a bit of an uphill slog to go there, but we're not afraid of exercise, are we? Come on, let's go. Oh, Dodo, you alright? Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. He got a bit of a fright. I'm sorry, my baby. Here, I'll give you a bit of a carry, eh? I better carry him sometimes because he's got tiny little legs, and these big adventures can tire him out. I'm sure he's loving it though, but he's also not complaining about being carried, so he's probably quite happy to have a rest from that. He'll let me know if he wants me to put it down. Downstairs. I think he wants to get down there. Look how narrow the street is. People have to park on the sidewalk. Technically it's legal to park on the side of the road because, you know, there's no signage prohibiting it. But if they did, there'd be no room for cars to come and go. Like, I'll get back on the sidewalk. Switch arms with Tautau because as light as he is, I still get a bit of a tired arm holding him. Okay, crossing. I'll get back on the ground now. I need to drink some water. Now, I always like to warn you viewers when I'm going to drink water because I suck it out of a water bladder backpack. This is the attachment that I drink out of. And I have to warn you because it makes funny noises, so I don't want that to be a mystery, like you're listening, watching the dog walk, and then suddenly noises. What day is it? What day is it? Oh, you might hazard to guess that it's a weekend because I'm usually pretty busy during the weekdays to be filming in the late morning like we are. Oh, bumped into that car. Bloody dog. Yep. The dog. You pulled me off balance, mate. I do imagine though that if the car wasn't parked on the sidewalk, then it couldn't have happened. I can totally imagine parking our house bus up in that empty lot there. But the problem would be the rigmarole of coming and going from the street. And also, we're adverse to living in the south of Wellington down here. Anyway, because of the commute times to our usual places to be. Why would we do that when we can just be where we need to be? It's been an interesting development though, leaving the employer that I had for 5 years. So I used to depend on that place a lot, take the house bus around there and wash the bus there was one of the main things, one of the main benefits. Even had a portable stairs for the sake of getting up on the roof of it. And sometimes plug into power there. We needed shore power, which was only very occasionally, like when the batteries run real low on the house bus. The dead middle of the winter is the worst time for that. Not enough sun on the panel on the roof. Crossing. I was almost going to walk us directly to the laundromat, but I realised that we need the baskets. Again, Tautau thinks we're home. Hey, we're home. Are you coming? Yep, yes, he's like, yeah, I'm coming. I'm only staying home if you make me stay home. Alright, we only need the basket, the canvas bag can stay. It's going to be the same routine when we get to the laundromat. I'll pause the recording while we're in there. It's mostly because I want to avoid recording the copyright music, that's for sure. But also, yeah, I was glad when I paused it previously, thinking there's no way that I want you all looking at my dirty laundry. So, well, now it's clean technically, so but I still don't want you looking at it. Hey. Okay, crossing. This way. I think we might end up being a little bit early. Still 6.5 minutes left on the timer. It's going to be a big walk for Tautau. Practically an hour of walking all up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go stop over here and give the dogs some water. Maybe I can sit on the church steps here to do that. It's alright. We're just going to sit. Over here. Here. Get the water bowl out. It's actually just the plastic lid because it's nice and lightweight and easy to carry in my little chest bag. My little chest bag of important things. Drink the water. Yeah, you drink. Tautau. I know Quigley's used to this routine of water on the run, on the dog walks, but Tautau may require some prompting. Tautau, water. That's a good boy. You drink the water. Can't boy. Have a drink. You have a drink of water. Should have bought some treats. What we'll do, actually, is we'll grab some treats when we return that basket. In the interim, coming up soon. Uh-oh. If I run out of water in my water bladder backpack, I might have. Well, it just worked with a bit of a siphon, so... Tautau. Water. Yeah. You drink of water. Yeah. Water. You drink. What about you, Quigs? You want some more water? Yeah. Water. Mm-hmm. They're so cute. All they want to do is get out of here. Look at them. They're like, when are we leaving? We go over there. What's that? What is it? Tautau, how am I? Yeah, you drink of water. My little baby. I'm just having a bit of a experiment with detangling his leash from Quigley's. Yeah, too much hard work. Alright, let's hit your opportunity for water is leaving. You guys had enough? Oh, you can hear applause from inside the church. Church is in session, folks. Oh, that's actually, it's not church, it's court is in session, isn't it? The way you're supposed to say that. The court is in session. The judge will see you now. Alright. Well, that wasted a bit of time, but it's still going to be too early for the launch mat. Me and the dogs are going to head in there and wait for the machines to go ping, and then I'll be right back out for some more dog walking. Come on. So as soon as I push this button, we'll be right back. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little time travel through the laundromat. We're out of here. I have to apologise to the locals if dogs get banned from this location. It will be my fault. I don't think they misbehaved. They didn't make any mess or anything. Alright, set the timer for 30 minutes. Wow. See how quiet these electric buses are? It's marvellous, isn't it? Oh, I love it. Tautau. Now, I have to remember to grab some treats and a little ball for Tautau to have a bit of a play. I have to try and keep the ball secret from him, otherwise he will harass me all the way there wanting to play with it. I actually don't have any pockets today, that's going to be hard. But we do have, if I can find it in here, we do have a little carry bag thing. Somewhere in here. Laundry detergent goes there. And this bag back in there for the trip back later. Inside. Quigley. Up. Okay. And somewhere in this messy pile of everythings, I'm pretty sure we've got a treat bag. Is that it there? If I'm lucky, it might even have treats already in it. It does. Unless it's an empty packet, I have to check the contents. Oh, it's got a few. Okay, good. That's good. And I have to find a ball. I think it's in here somewhere. Oh no, don't tell me I'm not going to find it. I wonder if it's in his little house over here. Is it in there? No. Oh. Mum has hid the ball from us, boys. She hided it from us. Tautau's dead keen for us to find it. We might have to go without it. We might have to go without it, my dogs. That's unfortunate. But I have treats. And you boys definitely deserve some treats. Guess I'll bin that now. The bin hidden under my bicycle helmet. Phew. Alright, the dog's going to be so keen to come with me now because I've got a handful of treats. But no ball, not today. Sit. Can you have some treats now? Oh, that was a bit of a bad catch. Sorry, it was probably a bad throw. Alright, well, you can have that. And you can have that. And this little bit. This little bit on the floor. And I'm going to save one treat for Ron. Okay? For Ron. Let's go. Let's go find Ron. That was a little bit tangled. Oh, why was that so difficult? It's worse now. It's a worse situation. Here, I'll just carry you. Come on. Tautau's giving the world a good sniff. I think he's like, where is that treat? I can smell it. Where is it? Yeah. Look at the retaining wall on this house across the way. You can see like disaster striking one day. That whole retaining wall falling into the street. Okay, crossing. You stopping? Yep. This way. Tautau, you can walk now. Look at this ugly gorse bush growing through the fence. Hi. Now, I thought shopping trolleys these days had a wheel that locks up when you're out of bounds, but not this one. It looks like the wheels have that lock-up feature, but what have I done? Now I have to figure out how to stash it so it won't go anywhere. That works. Where's your helmet, mate? No helmet. Death wish. Dog's gravitating into here, so let's go for it. Oh wow, it's like some kind of sports grounds down here. I have to guide the dogs through these loopy things. Yep, success. Oh, not only is it a sports grounds, it sounds like it's in use today. There are noisy folks over here. I'm not that excited about it. I'd rather stay up here on the hill in the trees. Also, dogs are generally not permitted in sports grounds areas. Wow, it's a full-on athletics training ground with a grandstand and a racetrack and everything. Oh no, you can't be doing that, Quigs. Get back through there. Yep, here, this way. Go back up. Looks like we could unofficial trail up here. There is a fence up there though. I'd be afraid we couldn't get through it if we went that way. So I'm not going to make the effort. We'll just go back the way we came. Well, I have to say, there's not enough time left. There's not a lot of time left in this recording. I've noticed our total record time is 48 minutes now. And I like to keep our total episode length down below 1 hour. So you'll have to imagine for yourself the rest of the mission as it will go. We'll keep recording for a little while and then we'll say goodbye, and then me and the dogs will go back to the bus. I will probably make my life a bit easier by leaving them at the bus while I go and get the laundry from the laundromat. It was cool to combine a dog walk laundromat mission. It's only the second time we've done that. Me and Quigley did it once a few years ago now. Aren't these trees marvellous? They're huge. They're huge, Quigley. Huge trees. It's a cool way to end the episode. Come check out this place. And the danger, look at that. That's a fallen tree branch. On particularly windy days, you wouldn't really want to be hanging out under these very tall trees. You got no. Well, this phone, this recording device is reporting a 38% battery, so I usually try to start a recording with a full battery, but today I didn't. It just gives me a little bit of anxiety. That should go the distance. We've only got 10 minutes to go. Oh, yeah, so we've got playlists on the YouTube channel. One of my favourites that I like adding to is walkies with friends. And we have friends come for a dog walk with us, with their dogs, if they've got them. Just kind of cool. I like to chuck an extra microphone on guests on the walk if they are open to that. We've got an events playlist for where me and Quigley are crazy enough to get along to public spectacles. Come on. I was just thinking about playlists because before I almost tripped up. And, you know, I'm a pretty nimble person. Don't fall over very often, but I think it's so important to me that if I do fall over, I make some kind of note about it. So after the third time falling over, I decided to create a playlist of the episodes where I do fall over. So while I'm recording this right now, there's only 3 episodes on that playlist. I like to treat that. I mean, I kind of like that vibe. The civil disobedience of it. Hey. I got you, my little one. Where are we going? Down the hill? Down the hill. I mean, it's tempting to go up there, but I know we're not recording for much longer, so if you'd like us to come back and go and visit that place, jump in the comments on this video and let us know. I mean, I might just come back and do it of our own accord. I do love exploring unexplored territory, so to speak. Look at all these fallen branches. So we suffered quite a significant epic windstorm. You know, it's even epic for Wellingtonians, considering this city is the windiest city, one of the windiest cities on the planet. Well, it even blew our socks off and caused all sorts of damage and destruction and flooding. I wanted to end by coming down here to this car park that we've never taken advantage of, but you can see over in the distance there's a bus parked in the corner. And I've always recognised that this spot's here and it's sort of a locally accepted place for full-time motorhomers like ourselves to come and reside, even if just temporarily. Crossing. Oh, I thought I'd just come down here and never ever stepped foot on this place. I've only ever driven past and noticed it. And I want to check out this little motorhome and also that bus in the corner before we sign off on the recording for the day. I'll put Tautau back down again. Mostly because my arm gets tired carrying him. It's even got a personalised plate on this bus. I don't know how I feel about parking under that big ugly tree. A little bit beat up and ugly, this bus. Alright, I was going to have a closer look at the front of it, but there's someone in it, and I'm adverse to making people like that uncomfortable. By being a nosy parker. Where are you going? Since when are you ever allowed to just go bounding into the road? Never. That's the answer to that. Oh look, he shut the curtain. Now, I promise you that curtain in the front window was not shut when I first looked in the front of that bus. Crossing. I might backtrack ourselves to our house bus through this side street. I think that'll work. Will that work? I'm not 100% sure. Actually, I changed my mind. Just looking at it, it looks like an arduous route. Yeah, I think I know that street actually. It doesn't matter anyway because we're going to sign off the recording now. Yeah, so we've had enough of this. Recording this. We've had enough of dog walking for today. Honestly, I'm not sure about if that's the truth or not because I'm thinking about recording another episode this afternoon. But for this episode, yeah, we've had enough. And we'll be back with you on another episode sometime soon. Sooner rather than later for you, because on our channel there's hundreds of hours of dog walks for you to enjoy, and if you haven't had enough at this point, you've watched all the way to the end of this episode, yeah, you might want to watch some more straight away, and there's nothing holding you back from doing so. So yeah, have at it, go for it, that'd be great. Don't forget to like this episode and like as many other episodes as you can bear to watch. Subscribe to the channel, that'll be good. And in the description we have our I almost messed up that word, didn't I? The funding platforms. My favourite is buymeacoffee.com/quigleywoggles, but there's a couple of others that you can support the channel through. That'd be good. I consider this a crowd-funded broadcast, even though for these first few years we've just been self-funded and haven't really been making any money. But, you know, that could all change at any day, so just keep plodding away, doing what we love, recording these dog walk experiences to share with the world. And, yeah, I love doing it, so it'll be good to get some support and recognition for the love of it. Cool. So if you do that, that'd be awesome. Alright, much love to you all. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next one.